Hello everybody, it's me, Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and welcome to another Wednesday night sacred pipe ceremony. I'm just really happy to be outside, down at the river, the sun in my eyes. Let me give you a glimpse of where we are. I'm in this little glade, kind of. And normally I sit down like in that area, but I started sitting back further because the sand is actually drier back here. And there's this little fire ring here. But this is the river. This is when I set sacred space in a few minutes. This is the space you will be in with me. And we might have a cameo from my friend Thomas the Crow. I was sharing my bagel with him earlier. And note to self, before doing a live video, do not consume anything with cream cheese or cream filling. But I just threw part of my ho-ho out there, so he might be coming back at some point. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do sacred pipe ceremony. I've been doing this since the beginning of the pandemic. And I kind of tapered off a little bit for a while and then came back because I realized there's a real need for it. My purpose is, as it was during the pandemic, is to hold a sacred space, to hold space for people where they can come, spend an hour or so of their time out of the week to relax and breathe, connect to the spirit, realign, rejuvenate, whatever, and then go about their merry ways. So when I started, with the pandemic, it was kind of an extreme case because it was definitely different time, a different world, different unprecedented craziness. And so I wanted to give people a place that they could come and feel safe and feel seen and feel connected to the life that was going on around them rather than disassociated from it. And even though the pandemic is mostly gone, it's mostly dead, it just feels right to continue because this world needs more places and opportunities for people to feel safe, to feel connected, to feel aligned and safe. So I'm glad you found your way to me, and thank you for joining me. The first thing I'm going to do after taking a sip of my chai I am going to drum. And a shaman needs a drum, needs a drum, needs a drum. And I'm going to drum and welcome in, hi Thomas, our special guest. This is Thomas. Yay! Let's get Mikey. Mikey will eat it. Anyway, so I'm gonna drum and invite the spirits of the different elements the spirits of this place, the land, the shamanic, the spirits of the upper world, the lower world, and the compassionate spirits of the middle world. And what that does, it invites those spirits in to hold a higher vibrational container of light and of love around us, so that we don't have to be hyper vigilant and, you know, keep the shields up and all of that. So when I create that sacred space, you're free to move about the cabin. You can let down your own shields, your own armor, your boundaries, your barriers, your walls, because it's only in that surrendering. Hi, Thomas. It's only in that surrendering. There he is. It's only in that surrendering that we make space to receive the blessings coming to us, right? So, hi, Thomas. I get so much joy out of watching and interacting with Thomas and the animals and stuff. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to set sacred space. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Oofda. Alrighty, so again, thank you for joining me. If you don't know who I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman. And if you want to know more about me, you can visit my website at perchingwolfstudios.net. Yeah, and so in case there's anyone watching that hasn't been to a pipe ceremony before, let me do a quick tutorial. Those of you who have been watching me for the last 3 years, I hope you don't get tired of hearing these explanations, but I keep dropping things. So this is an example of the sacred pipe, sometimes called a peace pipe in old westerns. And this is, to the Lakota people, the pipe is the most sacred object. It is basically a mobile altar, a mobile church. The original pipe was brought to the Lakota people 19 generations ago by White Buffalo Calf Woman, and she taught them the ways of the pipe, the meanings of the pipe, and she also brought 7 total ceremonies, of which the pipe was the center of it all, because the stem made of wood is the divine masculine. The bowl, which is made of catlinite stone, is the divine feminine. And so when we put the pipe together until we take it apart, it is one big prayer. And so once the pipe gets put together, it's a combination of all the seeming dualities in the world, the masculine and feminine, the hard and the soft. It's basically the entire cosmos here in our hands. And it opens a channel straight to Creator. So everything you think, every intention you make, every prayer you say, goes straight to Creator. No obstacles, no filters. So I always tell people to kind of watch, pay attention to what they think and what they're praying, what their intentions are. Especially when the pipe is together, because it exponentially empowers those thoughts and prayers. That doesn't mean you have to be hyper vigilant. Oh crap, I just had a bad thought. Oh crap, there was another one. Oh crap, right? If you notice, it's just like meditation. They tell you when you start to wander off mentally, you just notice it and you just gently bring yourself back to center, right? So if you notice yourself starting to think in terms of scarcity rather than abundance, etc., just bring yourself back to center. Remember that you are whole, that you are loved, that you are provided for, and that the universe loves you, okay? Above all else, you are whole, you are divine, you belong here. So, yeah. And so that's kind of a quick explanation of the pipe itself. You know, what the actual ceremony is going to look like, just so you can kind of follow along. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light some sage. I've got some sage mixed with a bit of cedar and a bit of mugwort, and I'm going to light those, and I'm going to smudge everything on my altar here in front of me that you can't really see. La la la. And then I am going to say a prayer to ask for permission to smoke in this place at this time. And assuming that the answer is yes, which it isn't always, I will put my pipe together, and then I will put 4 pinches of tobacco into the bowl. And that part, you'll see me and hear me making offerings. That part will be out loud as I put the tobacco into the pipe, and it is just tobacco, nothing else. And then once I have the pipe packed with tobacco, I have a song that my guides gave me when I was originally asking permission to do these videos, because it's very non-traditional, to say the least, to actually video these sacred ceremonies. And so I asked for permission, especially during the pandemic when conditions changed, right? They shifted and it became appropriate to start sharing these things when we couldn't gather in person. And so when I asked permission, my guides gave me a song to sing before every ceremony that I facilitate. So once I have the tobacco in the pipe, I will share that song, and then I will light the pipe, and then the next part is in silence as I blow breath blessings and offer the pipe to the 4 directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, in a circle for all our relations, and then to Creator. And then I will pause for a moment with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart for a silent prayer. Then I will come back, I will relight the pipe if I need to. And then the first thing I'm going to do is take a great big puff and blow it straight toward my camera. At that point, think your biggest, bestest thoughts, set your biggest, bestest intentions, say your biggest, bestest prayers. You know, we just passed the new moon, so right now is the perfect time to set intentions, because in the next couple of weeks, as the moon waxes to full, it kind of turbocharges your intentions, right? It's like we work with the flow of the natural rhythms of the earth and the moon. And so right now is the perfect time to set intentions to manifest something that you want to see in the next couple of weeks. And that smoke that I will blow to my camera is a blessing coming through from my heart, through the smoke of the tobacco, into my camera, and by the magic of the internet and the holographic universe, that smoke is carried through whatever device you're watching this on, and it carries your prayers to Creator. Then I will continue to do some smoke blessings for my own intentions, some that people have asked me to do for them. And anytime you see me blowing a breath blessing, feel free to attach your own prayers to that. That's the idea, is that the smoke of the tobacco carries our prayers to Creator. I might, in between, sit in meditation briefly, go back to smoking, and feel free to do whatever it is you do to connect to Spirit during this time. You know, especially since we aren't in person, nothing you do is going to disturb what I'm doing, distract, or anything. So if you want to sing or dance or chant or meditate or yoga or Tai Chi or whatever it is that aligns you with Spirit, you are free and welcome to do that here. That is the purpose of these videos. So, and then when it feels complete, I will say another prayer, I will sing a song, and I will take the pipe apart. And that will be the end of the pipe ceremony portion of tonight. And then I have a tendency to talk a little bit, ramble, whatever my guides keep kind of nudge me to say. And so you might find that helpful as well, so I hope you will stick around to the end. But meantime, let me take another sip of my chai, and then we do ceremony. All right. This is the most sacred ceremony that I know of. I feel so privileged to be able to share it with others. It is such an honor, and actually, it's just, I don't remember now if it was yesterday or Monday, but it was the birthday of my dear teacher who awakened my pipe, who taught me the ways of the pipe, Tess Sterling, who also was the original owner and founder of Stargazers Metaphysical Shop in Bellevue. So just a quick shout out to Tess, to thank her for all that she's blessed me with, helping me to answer my call, answer my calling. White Buffalo Catwoman, who I mentioned earlier, who brought the pipe to the Lakota people, has been one of my closest guides for about 15 years. And I didn't know in the beginning that this is where I was headed, but now it all kind of makes sense. And like, this was inevitable to become a pipe carrier, and Tess so lovingly and brilliantly helped to guide me along that path. So thank you, Tess. I love you, I miss you. She passed away last year, so I can only carry on and honor her the best I can. So anyway, let us do ceremony, right? Oh, Okay. Ground. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Oh. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians, watch over us as we smoke. Wow. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shanadisi, Magikiwis, and Wabus. There is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all our relations, come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors. May all the passages of our life be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo Catwoman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane, Bayama, Okane. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send our voice. We thank you for our lives. Thank you for our unique place, purpose, and vibration in this world. Thank you for making space for us to grow, space for us to shine. Always guiding us, holding us, loving us, without judgment or condition. Thank you for everything. Aho. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Ihila ihio. Oofda. Wow. Got a little distracted. Thomas came to smoke with us. I don't know, some of you probably know of Tess or know who she was. And if you did, you may have felt her energy. She was here really strong. Almost made me cry. In this space of connection, my heart connected to yours, connected to the trees, the river, the sky, the sun. There is no separation. There's nothing to fear. Separation leads to fear. And when we can start to actually feel, because it has to come from the feelings, when you start to feel connected, you might know you're connected, but until you can drop into your heart and feel it, when you realize there is no separation, when you can feel how everything dances, this soup of energy, you know, the divine dancing in Patrickness, in you-ness, in tree-ness, in crowness, all here dancing together, even at, and especially at the deepest levels, subatomically, we are everything. We are connected to everything. And when you can feel your part in that non-dual universe, when you can feel that connection, what else is there to fear? You know, the universe will always bring you exactly what you need at exactly the right time. The universe will guide you if you will let it. Like I like to say, leave space for the miracles. Leave space for the magic. You don't have to figure it all out yourself. In fact, you don't have to figure any of it out. That's not your job. You keep moving forward from your heart with the best of intentions. One of my biggest prayers and constant prayers is I make a decision or I set an intention. I'm like, I'm gonna move in this direction. If this is for the highest good of all beings, guide me. If it is not, divert me into a different direction, right? But it's very, in Taoism, they call it the watercourse way, the way of least resistance. There is nothing you need to do in this life. There's nothing you need to accomplish. It's more important who you are. Who you are, who you become is more important than anything you will ever do. And when it's about that alignment. When you can align first, then every action you take from that place of connection, of heart, of spirit, is inspired action. The actions, speaking of Taoism, sorry, I'm itchy. The mosquitoes are out and about. I was just listening to Alan Watts, and he was talking about how in our society, we ask the wrong questions. It's like, the question is, how was I made, right? As if creation were something that happened a long time ago by some unknown old man with a beard in the sky, and everything has just been on automatic since then, like billiard balls, like boom, things just colliding into each other, making things happen. And we think we were made like out of clay, like from a potter making a clay pot. The thing is, we weren't made, we weren't constructed out of old parts, we weren't put together from random parts out there. We grew out of the earth, from the inside out. When you create, when you build, you're building from the outside in. And that is our society's idea of creation, that this world was created and then we were put in it, right? Like my analogy of the Barbie dream house. The world is not a Barbie dream house, and we're just these dolls walking through it. We are part and parcel of the world we live in. Everything we do, everything we think, everything we are affects everything around us. You can't help but make ripples. And so if we focus on making good ripples, right? And that's the meaning of that song I sang at the very beginning, that may you walk in beauty. Walking in beauty means making sure that everything you do or say or think sows seeds of beauty, seeds of love rather than hate, seeds of love rather than fear. And by doing that, because of your presence in the world, there is more love in the world than if you weren't here. It might seem subtle, it might sound like semantics, but you really do make a difference. You belong here. You grew out of the earth. You don't have to earn your passage in this lifetime. You don't have to do something to deserve your presence here. You are enough. and you don't have to prove it, right? You are powerful, you are whole, you are already divine and high frequency. It's like horse medicine, where horse is such a powerful animal, and they're also very gentle because they don't have to prove their power. They don't have to set it up like a competition, like I'm more powerful than this person or that thing. It's like they know they're powerful, they embody that power, and therefore they exude that power. That's how equestrian therapy works. You get into the horse's energy field, and your field starts to rise to meet that calm, that centered, that gentleness, that power, the power of being rather than doing. And like my teacher, Sandra Ingerman, one of my favorite quotes from her is that it's not what you do, but who you become that changes the world. Because when you focus on connection, when you focus on kindness, when you focus on the heart, everything you do is of the heart, is kind, is loving. It's like the thing about you can't squeeze an orange and expect apple juice, right? I don't remember what that original analogy is, but something like, it's like when you squeeze something, what was inside of that comes out, because that's what it's made up of. If you're made up of love, if you're made up of heart, then everything that comes out of you will be of love, will be of heart. And the world that we are creating, creation didn't happen some billions and billions of years ago and is done, and everything else is just follow through. Every moment is a moment of creation. Every moment is a blossoming of what was within coming out, radiating outward. That is how we change the world. That is how we heal the world. Not by trying to change things out there. We can change things out there, but only if we are coming from alignment, only if we are coming from the heart. Otherwise, we're just rearranging boxes. Then we're just trying to make the world, like I said, trying to put various things together, trying to create, make the world from the outside in. But it has to come from the inside out. And just because you are in this world, you automatically change the world. The more love, the more heart you feel, the more love and beauty there is in the world. Never underestimate or downplay the power you have to change the world. You change the world every moment just by being here, right? So that's what I mean at the end when I tell everyone to go shining. It's like, shine. Let your light shine. Let what's inside of you out. And by doing so, spreading that love. And when you do so, just by being present, those around you are uplifted, are healed, just by your very presence. I am really glad you're a part of this world. I don't even know some of you who you are. I've never met you. But I am so grateful for your presence here, because if you weren't here, this world would not exist. You are inevitable. You were inevitable from the very moment this universe came into existence. And through its various forms that you continue to blossom, to fall back to source, and to re-blossom again. The universe is such a better place because of that. And the universe, because you hold a unique frequency within the harmony of the orchestra that is the universe. And without that frequency, the whole thing would collapse. That is how special you are. That is how powerful you are. There is no one and nothing in the universe that is more powerful than you, that has any say about what your purpose is here, why you are here, what you are doing. You are a sovereign being. And I salute you. So, yeah. Time to put my hat on again. As the sun continues to sink on the horizon. And again, I want to thank you for your presence here. It means the world to me. And these ceremonies are so much more powerful just because you are here. Like I said, everything you touch, everything that you come in contact with, everything you watch, perceive, is changed because of you. And so even if you're watching this and repeat a year, 10 years from now, your energy is a vital part and component of what this ceremony is and was. That I thank you. And if there's anything else I can do as your friendly neighborhood shaman, teaching, readings, healings, let me know. You can visit my website at perchingwolfstudios.net, and you can check out the different shamanic offerings that I have. See if anything resonates, and you can set up a session with me right from my website. You can do it in person if you're local, or on Zoom, wherever in the world you are. And that's my job, is to help support you on your spiritual journey, on your path, to help you find your own direction, to help you be able to trust and believe in your own intuition and guidance. I can't tell you what you're here for. I can't tell you what your purpose is. But I can help you. I can help point you to your own heart, to your own guidance, your own purpose, your own meaning. And it is my greatest joy to be able to do so. I love my job so much. I love my job. So, thank you very much for being present. Thank you for the courage to heal, to sit momentarily, taking time out of your day, out of your week, to just sit in stillness. And, oh, I need to drum. I almost forgot to drum. So, as we called in the spirits to hold space for us, it's only polite to let them know when we are complete so that they can go about their own business. So, spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. All right, my friends. Thank you for watching. Please share this video. You can tag people in the comments. You can share it to your page, your wall, whatever. But I thank you for sharing the love, helping to remind people of who they are, how important they are. And I will be here again next Wednesday night, same bat time, same bat channel. I will share this video to my Facebook page, and I will also upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. So check that out. I have like 3 years worth of ceremonies, of readings. I do a Monday night video that you might be familiar with, where I do medicine card readings, a 1 card reading for the first 6 people who show up. And that's Monday nights at 8 if you would like to join us. I would love to see you there. But check out my YouTube channel, subscribe if you want to keep updated. That way you can always watch this video even if you can't see it live. And you can see 3 years worth of ceremonies, actually in some songs and some stories, different things. Yeah, and I guess that's it. So again, thank you so much for joining me. And until I see you again, know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Go shining. All right, bye.